Okay, so it's Truman here. So that song you just heard was "Loner" by Dead, DHD. Dead is a band. It's two guys and one girl from Chicago. They just released this new album called "Flower to Devotion," and it's pretty fucking insane. And you guys should check it out soon.
All right, today's a little bit different. We have some guests today.
Yeah.
I got Luca Pintel, I got Dane Hart, and Mikey Pintel from Beans Magazine.
Yeah.
So let's just start off like, who are you guys?
Introduce yourself.
My name's Luca. I'm co-owner of Beans. I started the company 3 years ago, and we make clothes. We do a magazine, and we want to get into videos and stuff. We just do a bunch of creative stuff with Beans.
My name's Dane, and I'm just a beaner in Beans.
I'm Mikey, and I'm co-owner and beaner in Beans.
Swag.
Yeah, I mean,
Half beaner, half.
I met you guys what, like,
Dude.
I met you in baseball.
Holy shit, I haven't thought about that. I just had a memory of like weight training with, what's his name?
Galloway.
Dude, he was OG, but okay, Coach Galloway. We were doing lines, and the first time I ever saw
What
you.
kind of lines?
Dude.
No. Hey, no, lines means like you getting like.
Yeah. We had a
groups.
stretch.
We had it basically stretching for baseball, and like it was one of the first days, and we're doing weight training, and like some kid messed up, and we had to run and some shit, and like I heard one of you guys were like, "This is fucking bullshit. I'm already done," like type shit. And, it's just like the worst experience sometimes, but yeah, that's the first time I met you.
Yeah, because I remember like, what's his name? Shane Scantleberry introduced us.
Oh, fuck, I remember him.
And he was like, "Oh, hey, this is my buddy Josh. Hey, this is Luca. He does like a bunch of like bodyboarding stuff. He runs Brothers of the Ocean," which he showed me like.
Oh yeah,
that's like OG.
That's like
That's OG.
7 years, and that's how we all kind of became friends through baseball. Then and that kept us like going to the beach together and affiliated.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I guess that's a start.
That
when I
one
think about it.
sleepover.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's so. We had a sleepover with our neighbors. We're like, oh, we should start a wave account. What should we call it? Brothers of the Ocean. I don't know. Someone's like, that's gay. I don't know. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, because I remember I met you, and then I met you because like my brother.
Oh yeah, we had a full year. Yeah. He was
Jack,
still in
like,
8th grade.
I remember Jack came in. He was like, "Dude, I found someone that wears golf."
No. So funny.
Dude, that's how rare it was at OLU.
Yeah, and then like
Everybody,
everybody.
like the next couple months, everybody was like.
Oh, dude,
so
it's like
fun.
it's super popular.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I thought it was pretty funny how I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, dude, we met through freaking baseball.
Yeah.
How crazy.
But the thing is, we weren't even that close. Like we weren't close at all till like Jack came, and then you guys started hanging out with Jack, and then we kind of hung out at
we
like
were,
lunch
like,
and stuff. So it took like a year.
Yeah,
to,
it took a while. Like we were, cause like I remember seeing Beans and like I remember the boxes you guys made, and everybody was just like so blown away.
Dude, I forgot about that.
Like
Boxes.
Those are the prototypes.
Yeah, like to those listening, basically when he did a drop, I think it was like 2017. 17, 18,
Yeah.
whenever we were in high school together. And like, I remember you rolled up with this box. I was like, what is that? You're like, oh, it's a delivery for someone. And then like, me and my brother were like, dude, that's insane. Everybody lost their mind. Like, oh my god, you see these boxes? Like, look how sick and real this is. And we were like, that's when we knew you guys were legit. Because you guys like were like making your own tags.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I remember like kids in high school like, oh, make my own screen prints on shirts. And like, roll up with a Gildan tag, and then you guys had it all.
Yeah, that's so funny. I forgot about that, cause like ever since the beginning, like for me at least, it was just a creative outlet. So I definitely didn't want to do like the print on Gildan, like get it printed at a company, like invest a bunch of money. Like legitimately, we started with like a $70 Amazon heat press, which turned into like 6 months later buying boxes and like hand delivering to like being able to print hoodies that next summer. So it really did start from like $60 on investment, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like, what would you like to everybody listening like beans? Like when you're asked like what is beans, like what is it? Like what do you ask?
Dude, we get that question so much, and it's funny because people expect like a deep meaning type thing, but it's like,
Oh,
as
my
of
grandma
now,
loved cooking beans and.
no, it's just like a place me and Mikey can contribute our ideas, because before then, like we were making like wave edits and stuff, and I started to like want to make shirts. Like I had made a few shirts, but I had nothing to like work it towards.
Yeah.
So I just like, I have a whole other story about how I came up with beans, if we want to like go into that already.
Do it.
Alright, so like, this was 2017, like the end of summer. I think I'm going into my sophomore year. And right now I'm like trying to think of like names so I can like put all this like shirts I made, like work towards something, right? Like have a name, like start something, keep moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
We were camping out at the golf store, like got there like super early, like we were like in the line, and like randomly, like after 5 hours of waiting, like Tyler like opened a curtain, and he was like staring at everybody, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's Tyler, oh my god, it's Tyler, and he like pointed at me, he's like, you come here, and I was like wearing a shirt I made.
It was Good Burger.
Yeah,
That's insane.
dude, I just
It
that was like the first, like the
Yeah.
second or third shirt I printed, and it was like just a picture of like a screenshot of Good Burger, and he's like, I love that shirt. He like brought a cameraman over, like filmed me, and I was just like repping it, and then some like 15-year-old chick comes up to the glass with her phone and starts filming him, and he turns around, flips her off, and then walks away. But that moment at the time, like nobody had shown that much interest, especially someone at the time that was so influential. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta get something going.
Yeah.
So like literally we were eating at Wahoo's, and I was just looking at beans, and I just said it, and then like I was like, fuck, beans, that's kind of lit. So then I would start like writing it on like my notebook and shit, and then I realized like, yeah, it's like a cool name, like that could actually be like what I move forward with. So I just started printing beans
like
and stuff.
nuts. I didn't know that story.
Yeah, I've never told that to anyone besides like my mom was there and like Mikey was about that story. Yeah, but that's how beans, like the name and the origin, like early 2017. That's like how it started.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's like cause we were doing stuff like you and Mikey were doing, like me and him were doing like what 8th grade. He had like introduced himself to me randomly, and we didn't hang out all year. And then at the end of the year, I started taking it. And he's like,
It was a DC trip.
yeah,
No way.
Yeah,
we were filming stuff on our iPhone, like rolling through it, and then be like, me edits of it.
I know, it was so stupid. So
So
bad.
Oh my god.
Like this stupid ass like iMovie shit, like music in the
Right
background.
on the bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Crossfades.
Like you see like the window, and, like the like signs going by
That's
on
so
the
sick.
freeway and shit. Yeah, it's crazy. And then it evolves into so much if you just put the time into
Yeah.
it. It's crazy how it works out.
We went to San Francisco, like what?
Yeah,
3 years ago
3
now?
years ago, yeah.
And we just took pictures and like
Yeah.
made videos. It was
That's
so much
so
fun.
dope.
We're trying to do the same thing.
We're gonna go again eventually.
The art
We
show
all-
is definitely.
We all gotta look into something, cause like
Yeah.
I put on my story for those listening. I put on my story on Instagram, art show. That is kind of a sneak peek. I'm looking
Yeah.
into venues right now. Looking
Yeah.
into, I want you guys to be there.
Art
too.
show.
Yeah,
Yes.
super.
It's expensive.
We-
It's crazy.
It's expensive. I tried getting into a gallery, and it was like
Yeah.
they wouldn't let me do a weekend show. They're like, you have to book the exhibition for a month.
What?
Yeah, you have to have like a whole
Dude.
series. You have to have everything
Oh,
laid
the
out.
William Strobeck one for Milk was crazy. Did you guys see
Oh,
that?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it, but I'm
It's pretty
sure William Strobeck's nuts.
Yeah, it was there for a full month. Dude, when it gets to that level, I'll be so down to do like a full month.
Well, okay, so our buddy Ed Axel, we were gonna get him on the show. You guys, I don't know if you guys met Ed. He was at the art show we had.
We were just hanging out with him.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh my gosh.
He
Shout out
was-
to Ed real quick.
Shout out. Ed.
Big love for
I
Ed.
listen to his new music.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
wait, I
nuts.
didn't know he made music.
It's nuts.
Bro,
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It's like it's got like Kanye West like influence to it, but it's freaking insane.
To me, it sounded like like Kanye Jesus mixed with like JPEG type shit.
Really?
Yeah,
Silent Prayer.
That's sick.
I was stoked
Shout
for
out
him.
to Ed.
Yeah, shout
Silent
out.
Prayer.
Yeah.
Go check it out. But what like going into music, I remember because Jack took a lot of like the portrait stuff. He really liked the concert stuff you were doing, and that's when he got stoked because he saw like. I still remember my favorite one that you've ever done is the snot one. That was nuts.
Oh, the video on Instagram?
Even the picture, the frame, the frame that you got like up close.
That's
like,
the next nag.
He never.
Oh. Yeah, dude, you know what's funny is like, I don't even, most of the pictures I take that I end up looking back on the film like, wow, this is a really good one, are literally ones I just put my camera up. Because he, like if you're looking at that photo, he's looking directly at the camera. I don't ever remember him getting like in that vicinity. I must have like legit just went like this and he looked at it.
Yeah, because I remember because Jack had called you and was like, yo, what do you do, like, how do you do this? And he got super stoked and we went to a Growlers concert. He's like tagged along with like Ari and we went to this show and he literally just goes, yo, I'm going in front of that pit right there and I'm gonna get this picture. And I was like, where did you get this idea? He's like, I called Luca and was trying to figure out how he got this picture of
That's
Snot.
so sick.
And I literally was like, gotta be front. And he just is like, you can see him, we're like on the side of the show. You just see him, like the whole crowd is bumping and you just see my brother going like this.
That's so rad.
But it's nuts. I thought I'll drop the link to that photo of Snot because it's freaking amazing.
Or just
Yes.
clip it in.
I can clip it in too.
Yeah, I'll send it to you because I don't think I posted it. I think I just posted on the story. But yeah,
It was nuts.
Yeah.
I was so stoked and I was like, dude, that what are you doing?
Because like this looks so plain, so I want to like paint on it.
He's
I don't
just-
have paint.
Yeah,
so-
snazz it up a little. Dude, I got some markers here. Yeah.
Mikey's gonna do arts and crafts.
Do
Dude, freaking
do the thing you
this, we should make that a segment.
What?
Arts and crafts with Mikey.
Just cut it. Cut it right now.
Stop the video! Stop the video! Stop the video!
Wait, were we gonna do something like that? It was cooking with Mikey.
Oh no, cooking with Cade, and then
Oh.
Did you guys see Math? Yeah, Math.
I saw it.
We should put that in the doc. Yeah.
But
I'm gonna.
going on to you, you're doing the penis monkey.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
penis monkey.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
What is it, man?
Okay, so like how I like coming up with a name. I remember we went to Wedge and we were just like body surfing, and then we had like a competition of like a weird animal to make up. And then I remember I think Kay said it, but he came up with like the cheese spider. Or, like, I don't remember anything else. And then someone said the penis monkey, and that was like 3 years ago, and I just remembered it. So like, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny, like penis monkey. I don't know.
I saw because you did those pants ones.
Which one?
The pants.
Like these?
Yes, those ones. Literally those ones.
Yeah.
Those are nuts.
Definitely.
Yeah, so basically I just like make a shit ton of one-on-ones that I don't think would work for beans, cause like a bunch of artists and people who make clothes that I follow, like this dude he's in the UK, some random dude on Instagram, like he just makes a shit ton of one-on-ones, like sells it for like $200, but it's like so worth it. It's just like straight art on the canvas, which is just like a hood. I don't know.
Who is that? Who did that?
I don't know. I forgot his name. It's like Shinja Hamilton.
I could look it up, dude. It's so
Sinja,
funny.
Sinja Hamilton. I don't know. Fuck. I'll show you later. But it's like him and then Ginkgo LTD on Instagram. Ginkgo's so fucking sick.
Shout out Ginkgo.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the mag. But like, I don't know. Like all these guys, like I don't really pay attention to like people. I mean, I guess I do like golf. I mean, like I don't really like golf as much because like they're sick, but like these dudes like interact with their fans so much, and they're just like such good people. Like
That's sick.
like how I started talking with Ginkgo, I just commented on his post like dude, this shit's sick as fuck, and then he commented back like thank you so much, and I DM'd him and like now I'm like he's in the mag.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah, like
Talk about the mag, by the way. Like,
Yeah, so the first mag, that was the first thing we ever did. That was like that winter 2017, 3 years ago, like around this time. And back then, it was just like photos of us. I think it was just like Camp Flogna, like us at the beach. Like there was some photos of Mikey getting pushed into some slabs on an inner tube.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
like,
that's
it wasn't even clothes then yet. Actually, yes,
It was just
there
a
were
bunch
clothes.
of random, just like pictures of everything.
Yeah, it was just like basically pictures of us, like made like 2 or 3 shirts. That was like the beginning. and like camp vlogger, and that was it. And then I brought it to school. Like I had it in my backpack because I don't remember why I had it in my backpack. Maybe I wanted to show people, but I showed it to like my theology class, and like people actually liked it, and I was like tripping because I was like, these people that definitely don't like golf or like any music that I'm into, because Olu's like at that time felt really different. Like I was into all.
You're right.
Yeah. So it was so cool to have like people admire what I was doing. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna keep going a little bit. I was already motivated, but yeah, that motivated me even more. So then the second mag came back with like tons of concert photography. It's basically all it was, really, like concert photography and like little write-ups, some stories that were pretty funny. But the one that's coming out is like pretty strong. Like concert photography, we got 5 interviews, and I think that's about it. But I'm just super proud of it because I know like you guys will dig it. Like the interviews, we got interviews with people like I look up to, Mikey looks up to, and like there are probably people you don't know about either. So I'm super stoked. It'll be a good like way to get those people on the map too, and our radar like in the community.
Cause like on your Instagram, I mean Truman pulled up.
Yeah,
the
I
website.
pulled up the website right now.
Well, like we were, I remember Jack came on with the magazine, and that's when like I was like really impressed because I was
Shout
like,
out Michael Girard.
Oh yeah.
But like,
The whole website.
I remember when I saw that and I was like, damn, like these guys like they're sick. I remember seeing your stuff and the shoeboxing, all that crazy stuff. I was just like, damn. So when we had been like talking about something like this, like a podcast, for ages. We wanted to do something like this.
Yeah, there's so much to talk about.
Whether it's like a
music.
video,
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to like cover all different types, like spectrum of, art, music, people, like influences and shit. And that's just we're trying to cover, and it's good to have you guys on here.
Yeah, so cute.
And like talking about your concert photography, like how did you guys like all get? I don't know, like I feel like it's pretty hard to get like similar taste in music and like all be like super
You guys are on
stoked.
the same level, it seems.
Well, like we like all grew up together. Like so when we met, like I think we all met when we were like fucking 5.
No, it started probably all of us together met probably at like 8, but yeah, 5 is like when we started playing.
Okay, yeah, cause like me and Luke are neighbors with the Kennedys, and then we played baseball together, and then they met like the Hearts, and then they met the
because we're like in different, like they're Tristan, and then or the Kennedys, and then him and Mikey. They're in one neighborhood, and then we're like in another area with like the other
Sean and Dane, like the Muirheads and the Hearts are neighbors, and then Pantels and Kennedys are neighbors. And
Basically 2 different neighborhoods, 2 different like families in the same age group. And
But we've all
known
known each other for like good baseball. We all, all the parents still hang out too, which is cool.
Dude, and like the way like the question was how we got all on the same level.
Yeah, it's just like because you guys like he was telling me like you guys are going to you guys always go to shows together.
Dude, so
I'm jealous, dude. I'm jealous.
Dude,
Well, we
that's
our
it
first
started.
show all together. Our first show all together was
It
was
was
Tyler.
Brockhampton, and Baines World, and Claro,
that was so
and
fun.
Steve Lacey, I think, at the Observatory
It was
27.
in a parking lot. It was
That
like
was like a full day, wasn't it?
It was like a own little like festival thing. Started like 5,
but they're
Yeah,
selling
that's it.
golf like there too.
yeah.
So we like bought shit.
And it's funny because that was a fucking mob. There was like 13 of us. There's
there's a lot.
we all liked Tyler, and we all like I had been to one concert before with my cousin Tristan. Shout out Tristan because he got me hooked on concerts. And that was then I'm like, guys, we should go to Tyler. And like I don't think have you been to a concert before that? So like it was almost all of our first concert, and that experience all together was like mind blowing for us. We had like the best time. So we knew from then like concerts would be in our like regular fun thing to do. And from there, every concert we went to kind of got more like, we were not serious, but we just got super into like, if there was a concert that we liked or something we thought was interesting, just went there.
We saw X-Wolf 3 times in one tour.
Yeah, because
Fucking crazy.
over the span of 3 years, we've been to so many.
Yeah.
Raku, Tyler, Xavier.
I always saw
We
your
went to-
vlog and stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh, from this last year or?
Yeah, I saw Jack. Well, Jack showed me a little bit, cause he said he showed me his and yours, cause you guys both went.
This last vlog I didn't really take any pictures. What are we talking about?
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. It definitely was 2 years ago, because that was like the mag of like the first
Yeah,
one.
it was.
Because I was gonna go. Cause remember I texted you and you guys going?
Oh yeah,
But
we were
I-
trying to figure out hotel rooms and stuff.
Yeah, but and then like Tropicali or Tropicalia came out,
Yeah.
and like me and my buddy Dave, and then like Ari and his girlfriend were like, oh, like that lineup's really good, and we booked it, and I was like, I thought Flogna was the week after, but it was this. I was so bummed because it was the same freaking weekend. So like I knew people that were like literally they bought tickets to both, and one day they were at Flogna, and the next day were at.
No way.
I was like, dude,
That's kind of gnarly though.
But I guess it was because like like the lineup worked out the way we wanted it. I even knew someone that like went from Flogna to Tropicalia in the same day. And I was like, what's the point of that?
That's
What's the point of that? Like,
hopping stages, hopping festivals.
2.5 hour drive.
Jeez.
But I don't know. I think some people like music
So
like that
fun.
much. I guess.
It's
Right?
so fun.
That's fun.
It is fun.
Cause we all listen to like NASCAR out. He's like, what would his music be? It's like
It's
punk
it's
rock
like,
with like rap.
it's like rappy punk. I don't know.
But like we all went to different people and we all like newer music and like I don't know. It's
because like everything we listen to, we like introduce to each other, and somehow we all like.
and then we go see them
Yeah.
after we listen to
Yeah.
their stuff.
It's like like we find the music and then we'll
Listen
probably
to
be on
all
our
of
way
it.
to the beach and like play it and everyone like
fire.
Listen to all of it and then go to the show and then
yeah we'll just look because pretty much going to more concerts leads you to different people and like different
100%.
concerts. So like at one point there would be like if we wanted to there would be artists that we like and we could go like every weekend or every other weekend.
we went to it a lot every weekend. But
It wasn't every weekend but yeah.
it was like
It was a lot.
We'd all pull up like 8 deep.
I've rolled up. I went to like a what's it called? It's like an indie band called the Grins, and they had like a party show at the observatory for like $3. We rolled up like 6 people, and that was a mob. I couldn't imagine 13, dude.
13 for that first show.
What's
yeah.
the most?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to count the most, but I'm sure.
it was definitely
Well, cause like one time, even Alex went.
Tyler and then Ski Mask and
Oh, I'm sure that was.
who else? It was
Oh,
Ski
yeah,
Mask
Ski
and
Amazing. Those were like our first 3 shows and then after that we started going like
No.
that was
What
a
do you
year
mean?
ago.
I don't know. I don't think that was the first.
because that was in the first mag of concert photography. So it was one of the first ones.
It was
Did you guys put a concert photo on a t-shirt?
Dude, if it was that sick, it would have to be super special because honestly, like,
I feel like it's not one special to be completely honest.
maybe, and it'd be cool, but I would want to get permission to like sell a photo. Well, I don't know. Usually when I think of designs, I don't think relative to concerts and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of its own thing.
Yeah,
But I can.
That leads me to this, like, how do you, like, when you create stuff, like, I mean, me and Truman have talked about it too, because, like, we all know as, like, artists, like, it's not, this is no secret, is you hate almost everything you look at sometimes, and when you first start.
That's true.
I've thrown away maybe more pieces than I have made.
Exactly.
I've, like,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
like, that have made and kept, I have so many in my closets and in my, like, drawers and
Yeah.
stuff, but I've thrown away, like, triple E amount of what I have.
Everyone's process is different. You know what I mean? Do you guys find that like music, like let's say you're listening to like a song and you're just like holy shit, like
Yeah,
I have a
how
new
do you
idea
guys
for
feel?
like a t-shirt. Does that happen to you guys all the time?
Honestly, not really. Like
What is it that like, sparks it?
a lot of the time, it's like I'm in the shower and it's just like, dude, like fuck this dude, and then I don't know, honestly, but like, cause like I was thinking like, God, like Lacoste sucks so much, and then I was like, what if the fucking alligators like breathe fire, and then I just made the cock.
Yeah, that's sick. I
Yeah.
saw that. Was
Yeah,
sick.
like I was
Cock
literally
shorts.
just in the shower, and then I was just like, crocodile.
Yeah. He got out of the shower. He's like, I got a new idea. That 30 minutes later, it's like a fucking. It's literally the Lacoste logo with fire coming out of its mouth and like starry eyes, and it says crocodile. And I literally was like dying. Like that shit's so funny. And to put it on like jorts, like a weird, like kind of a weird, like.
Cause like, I feel like when people first look at it, it's like oh.
I thought it was sick.
Yeah. But yeah, well, like mostly when I'm making stuff, I think it's like so unorganized. It's like I'll just like a bunch of anime too. I get so much inspiration from anime. obviously. 'Cause
You're an anime binge.
That's true.
Dude, yeah, my room is covered. Or like,
His
okay,
room's
it's like,
sick, but
like, I don't want to like go off on a rant right now, but like,
Yeah, I need to
like,
answer questions.
seriously, okay, yeah, I'll talk about it.
Anime could be in the
But like,
next
no, like
section.
seriously, anime is like fucking crazy. Like,
That's cool.
even if you think about like the way it's made, like some
it's
action scenes,
insane.
24 frames per second.
kinda-
That's fucking insane. You know what I mean? Like,
He likes anime.
yeah, I do.
He's good at that.
I think it's sick. I think the art is pretty dope.
For sure. I respect them a lot too.
It's interesting to think like between animes, the style of drawing and stuff could be so different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of nuts.
cool.
Yeah, that's weird.
For like you guys though, because I know like with Mikey's one-on-ones, like a lot of that stuff, like have you looked at stuff and like printed something out and been like, man, this sucks and shot it?
Yeah, like like so many times, even like in the past 2 days, I like, dude, this shit's gonna slap, and then it's just like the most ass thing ever.
but like for you, have you put something out for example on beans? Because like
No.
the one-on-one's different. Have you put something out and then like look back and been like, man, that was bad?
I've never done that, man, that was bad, but I've done like I could have fixed it to be better, but I've never, like, I'm so picky, I make sure everything that comes out is like very,
Well, also, I
it's the
think
same
that doesn't
concept.
happen because like we check each other.
oh yeah.
Oh, that's
We check it.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always
we always do
check
the
it.
same thing.
Yeah, it's
You-
crazy.
We like during the art show, we probably drilled out like a lot of those pieces that were on my side of the wall. I had woken up that morning, went on a walk, and was like, I'm making a shit ton of stuff today because
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm feeling it right
Inspiration just
now. And I
comes
literally,
out.
this is 30 minutes before, dude. We were cooking up pieces right before everybody came.
No way.
It's so crazy when you have like a date and you set a date. You're just like it's a whole different level.
Bro,
Like
I'm the worst with that.
literally
Really?
when we were like talking, I think we went to coffee and we decided we were like, okay, we were gonna do it this
10
day, and we were already putting out the flyers, and there's no going back.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
it.
I mean?
I kind of like that.
And so
You kinda have to make it work.
every single day,
Oh my.
every single day, I woke up at like 7 a.m. and I went to bed at like 2 in the morning. I just did not stop.
Dude, that's it.
It's crazy when you have that level of like commitment. And like good things happen, you know what I mean? When you work really hard, and it's just
For sure.
it's crazy, bro.
Well, I just remember like looking at you one day, and we were like, what if we did an art show? And you were like, yeah, that'd be sick. And then we were like, let's plan it. And then we're like, but there's so much content we'll do. Let's do it in this date. And then COVID happened, and then it started to lighten up, and I looked at him and was like,
This is our only chance.
we
Yeah.
get it now, or we're never gonna fucking do
Dude,
it.
yeah, if you didn't do it then, I mean, yeah, I mean, things are always changing.
Well, like we went. This is what we said. We're like, whether it was July 1st, I want to say. Oh my god, I forget. It's July 1st was our art show.
July 1st, yeah.
I looked at him and I was like, July 1st is our art show. We have 31 days.
Yeah.
We have 31 fucking days. We have 100 pieces already altogether. We
Yeah.
threw out like 90 of them. I had like 5 pieces when I said that, and we were like, now we're gonna make the flyer. We have to correlate all of the details in 30 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what got us. I don't know, like, like everybody's different, obviously. Like, that's
Mhm.
no
I was
secret.
I was putting out like 5 pieces a day, and like I probably 4 of them I hated, and then I just
They were
stick with
nuts.
that one.
Uh-huh.
And like
That's
it's
how you
also
gotta do it.
like I don't know. I'm not gonna put something out that like I think is bad, even though like people
Yeah.
all just like, oh my god, that's so cool. I'm
Yeah,
like,
definitely
fuck it.
not. Yeah,
Like I do not care. It's, if I want, like I want to be proud of like what I put out,
for sure.
and like you know I show this stuff to my mom and my dad. Oh my god, that's so good. Like no, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not good.
If I make some, I put it out.
Yeah.
I've gotten to that point where I'm like, I need to stop hating what I do, and the only way to get past that is to like put everything out, because I guarantee I've looked back on some pieces and been like, god damn, that sucks. Like that is really bad.
Shows the evolution though. You gotta
Exactly.
But I've left it on the Instagram, so if some fool wants to go through my whole poem by my account and
Yeah.
swipe to the bottom and see like, because there's some great stuff there. Like I got into a poetry contest with a couple of the poems that I first started. That's what
Really?
got me started.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
It's also it's good to see the evolution. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
I
It's
feel like
crazy how much you grow, just like the
Oh, yeah.
influences and everything in time.
Mhm.
it's
wild.
nuts, but yeah, part of our segment, like part of this too, is like we want to get music from you guys. Like Luca, we asked for a song recommendation.
For sure. I'm gonna recommend Columbia by AG Club. I recommend the song because it just came out a few days ago and that shit slaps so hard. it makes me like, it gives me the vibes of what like a fun like Brockhampton or like JPEG concert would be, just kind of going crazy. So yeah, that song gives me some good vibes too.
I'm a 5-star nigga with a big bag. I been getting big case, so they big mad. If the offer looking decent, tell them hit Brad. But if it's not enough, digits don't send that. 20 years young, think about a bankroll. Been a minute since they had me on the payroll. Still stacking paper, never was the main goal. I been writing since my doppelganger drop peso. Never stop until the club headers, that should lay low. Task force shit, get you body what you play for. Co-following, they attacking if we